Morning guys, right then, I've got two Mercedes Sprinters at the same place, at the same company, and yeah, they both need brakes sorting out, so let's go on over there and we'll see what we need. Let's get them sorted out. On scene, I've got the back brakes stripped off, well, got the wheels off this side. I've got the brakes stripped off on this side, and basically this pin has come out of the handbrake cable. Clever, the pivot's all seized and the shoes are totally worn out. That was the pivot which had dropped off, totally worn out. Handbrake shoes, nothing left of them, and the adjuster, which was C-solid. So I've been to the Mercedes dealer this morning, picked up a genuine kit. You get all the adjusters, full fitting kit, everything, and a set of shoes. So yeah, let's get these on. Right then guys, so that's one side, that's the passenger side, all built up. New adjuster, shoes, fitting kit, pivot, all greased, lubed up there, so yeah. Loop the centre up there, so yeah, we can put that disc on now. Okay, that is passenger side all built up. So yeah, let's move around the other side and we'll get that pulled apart. Okay, let's get the caliper off. So I've taken the two bolts out the back. So yeah, we'll just release that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through a stud hole here. Yeah, I'm just going to go through one of the stud holes and I'm going to wind that adjuster back. There we go. Right, that's that back. So I'll get my socket. Yeah, so I've got my socket there. Allen bit. And we'll get rid of this disc. Slacken off that screw there by hitting it. That's it, bit of shock treatment. There we go. And there's the disc off. Right, let's have a look at these shoes. Yeah, destroyed. If you can see that. There we go. Absolutely knackered. So yeah, let's get them off. Springs and clips off and we'll get these shoes off. First job, we'll get the spring off. So. Actually. Yep, that's the back spring off. There we go. So what we'll do now, we'll just go through the top here and we'll release this top spring. Yeah. The shoe. Set the shoe. So just like it. Get stuck in there. That's it. There's that one off. And we'll get the bottom one off. Actually, that bottom one's missing. That bottom spring is actually missing. So it's a good job we did get into this. So now what we can do is, because the springs are off, we can just lever these forward like that and lift them off. Beautiful. Right, get the new ones out. So if you look in there, you can see that the adjuster's all seized up, so yeah, we'll get that sorted out there now. Pulled that adjuster out here, so I'm just going to knock this little pin here out and then we'll get a new adjuster put on there. Get this clever pin pulled out. There we go. There's the pin, and there's the old adjuster. Drop that in. There we go. Right then. There we go. There's the new pin in, adjuster on. So I'll get that lubed up and then we'll build that up. Okay, let's get these shoes built up. So we've got the new adjuster there. Just going to put a little bit of grease around the outside there. That's where the part comes together, and we'll just put a little bit on the threads. Keeps it all good. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get the top and bottom shoe, which will be like that. We're going put the adjuster in like that. We're going to get the spring, and we'll just put that spring in. Sorry, imagine the spring goes on the other side. That's it. Spring goes on there. Spring goes on the inside on the front. That's it. Now we'll get the adjuster back in. Stretch it over the top. There we go. Oh, drop down. Right, so there we go. There's the adjuster and spring. So I'll get this camera put up here now. So what we'll do now is we'll get the shoes and we'll just open them up like that. Slip them over the top. There. In position. There we go. Drop it onto the pivot at the back. Yeah. Quite on there. Sun's so bright, I see what I'm doing. Right, there we go. So what I'm going to do now, I'll get the clips on. There we go. So just grip them with the pointy nose light. And through the slots. Doesn't help when you're blind like me. Alright. And there we go. That's the bottom clip on. I'll let you see that. So yeah, so there's the adjuster, spring behind, top clip on. What's so bright? And can you see the bottom? See, there's a bottom clip on there anyway. And there it is. Right, so what we're going to do now is get the new rear clip, which goes on the outside, and we'll get that fitted. So what I'll do is I'll just put that in, put it on the top shoe first, so gravity's on this side. Just got to click that back on. Okay. That's it. All back on. So what we'll do, we'll get that spring again. Drop that in from behind. And then just turn that wheel so the stud hits the pick, gives a bit of leverage. Put that spring through from behind. That's it. click it into the top shoe. There we go. There. Just that. There we go. Springs on, all clicked in, shoes all sitting right. So yeah, we'll get that adjusted up now. Yeah, so I'm actually just looking at those shoes I've just renewed. And when I said the bottom spring was missing, look where it is. There it is. Look what's left of that bad boy. Bloody hell. Never ceases to amaze, this job. So yeah, there's the new shoes, pivot, springs, adjuster, all fitted. So yeah, let's get the disc back on. That's the disc, and yeah, luckily that spring hasn't marked that disc up, because these discs are actually being renewed. But it looks like someone's put new discs on the old set of pads. Very bad. Right, as always, a bit of lube around the centre so the wheel doesn't get stuck. And right, bit of lube on there. Dangle that in there. And there it is. So what I forgot to say was that before I did all this, I backed the handbrake cables right off so that they're back where they should be. Always back them off before you start doing them. Now then, I've lined it up with there. So what I'll do now is I'll adjust it up on the adjuster wheel again, the one that I backed it all back off with, till that's solid. Yep, that's solid. Back it off a couple of notches. Maybe it's just a little bit more. We don't want any hot brakes. And there we go. That is the handbrake shoes renewed, and I'll get the caliper back on now. Okay guys, so that's the caliper all back on this side. Yeah, back brakes is all done. Well, back handbrakes anyway. So yeah, I'll get the wheels on there now. So, just as usual, lube the wheel studs up. Right. Put wheel back on. Put the other wheel on. I'm just going to go back underneath there now, and I'm going to adjust the handbrake cable back up to where it should be. Okay, so that's the wheels on. Just going to double check them with it. Brake bar, make sure they're all tight. Never trust a gun. And when you get an air gun, that is. Right, handbrake's all adjusted up. Feels good. There we go. And as I say, job's a good one. Right then guys, that's the Merc Sprinter handbrake all sorted, all adjusted up, everything tightened. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again with another Ken's Jobs.